This video is just for me, to be honest, because it's like I've always thought that this whole holiday, adventure, whatever you want to call it, it might appeal to nobody else on the planet apart from me, but it completely, if I had £1 million, this is exactly what I would do. I would come here on a motorbike and I would do all of this, and I wanted to come to Bosnia and just overexcited. I was going to say I was virtually in tears, but if I start using the word tears, I probably will cry, so therefore we'll ignore that one for a moment. The whole experience, as I say, don't even bother watching this. This is for me to remind myself, if I ever needed reminding, of just how excited I am now. The whole experience of coming to Border for a start off. Johnny, if you're talking to yourself, this is me now, talking to yourself in 10 years from now, just pinch yourself over this moment, mate. Seriously. That's me talking to me in 10 years. Coming out of Croatia was hard enough. One of the truckers last night that I was talking to at the hotel had said to me, come through on this particular border because it was relatively easy. It was a commercial border. He said all the others are just gridlocked everywhere. Well, this one had its mad moments. There was a German guy trying to get in. They wouldn't let him in. He had the wrong documentation. I had the right documentation, but I've still had to get a visa now, so they stamped my passport. So I've got 7 days, it looks like. I've certainly got 7 days on a green card, and I could stay here a week. I know that. I've only been here 5 minutes. The whole experience, because the customs guy didn't really want to know. He was unhelpful, so I had to leave my bike, passport, everything back in Croatia. Then I had to walk over the bridge and then say to them that I didn't have the documentation to come into Bosnia, so they allowed me on foot, but the guy watched me all the time. I thought, in this gear, in this heat, if he thinks I'm going to make a run for it, he's off his trolley. But anyway, he watched me all the time, so I had like a one-to-one guard, if you like. Got my documentation, which has taken, what time is it now? That's taken 2 hours. And I want to know why I'm hot. Wow. And then you ride through it and you come out, and I couldn't stop. There was so much going on there, and he waved me on anyway, so that they weren't very amused that I was recording and stuff anyway. They got security issues, haven't they, coming out their ears. So, but the shock wave is the transition. You've gone over this tiny river that is like a half-mile stretch, that's all. And you've gone from Croatia into Bosnia, and you may as well have gone from one planet to another. This is suddenly war-torn. There's buildings dilapidated, falling down. None of this happens in Croatia. It's just, in the space of half a mile, you've just gone from one extreme to the other. Absolutely amazing. And this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted the culture shock. And boy, have I got the culture shock, to say the least. But it's great. The lady was helpful, but she didn't have any change, did she? You gotta laugh, you know. She said, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." Yeah. The only bit of English that she knew was, "I don't have any change." Really? The average person over here lives on approximately €3 a day, which is terribly sad, of course. It's a very, very poor country. But she's just fleeced me out of 3 or 4 euros, which I do not care about, because the principle was, it looked like I was only going to be allowed for a day, like a transit. That's what I thought, but now they've turned around and said 7 days. Then I went back to the passport office and said, how long can I stay here? And he sort of shrugged his shoulders at first and said something about 3 days. His English wasn't very good. My Bosnian is really poor. My everything's really poor in English. So, there you go. Excited. Don't ever forget this, mate. Watch this in 10 years from now. And just remember this feeling. Absolutely superb. Thrilled to bits. I have a little bit of a thing, which is quite funny, because your visa says that you're supposed to leave. They want to know where you're going, so they asked me where I was going and where I was staying. Well, it's the stock in trade answer now. When everybody asks you on a border where you're staying, you just say the Holiday Inn nearest to the airport in the major city. And there's always a Holiday Inn near an airport, and they put it down, you know, in case they wanted to contact you. But I haven't got a clue where I'm going to stay. I have no idea. I'm going to head to Sarajevo now, but to be honest, if I find a village on the way, there's every feasibility I'm going to stay a couple of days. This was one of my big dreams, to get here and just to soak it all up. I want to know all about the history of it and everything. So anyway, okay, Sarajevo, born. What was I going to tell you then about? I don't know. It's gone. It doesn't matter. I'm out of here. I'll speak to you later.